All right, well, you know, parents of defensive end Aidan Hutchinson have had a front row seat to his historic season, seeing their son in the center of it.
KG's been on Lions assignment this afternoon, sitting down with some folks we're excited to hear from. And Aidan's parents seem as lovely as they seem, right?
They are, and I feel like I'm kind of becoming the official correspondent to all the,
all the parents.
Lions parents. I love it. I love every bit of it.
So good.
But as you know, before being drafted by the Detroit Lions 2 years ago, Aidan played football at U of M. And even though he wasn't on this national championship team, his parents and I talked about some of the similarities of what got Michigan to that win and what we're seeing at Ford Field.
I felt like last week was kind of like breaking through a brick wall, like the Ohio State game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it became that emotional. And this week's like the Big Ten champs. And so, you know, that you got to like be in, you know, you got to be prepared. But you have this like view of a summit that you're just like, after you broke through that wall, there's this summit. And it's like, it's yours for the taking, you know?
And it's very similar to what happened at Michigan. And,
yes, exactly.
You know, I'm not going to take too much. He's not going to take too much credit, but certainly he was a part of both of those.
He's a huge part of why the Lions are where they are today, and that's got to make you feel so good as parents.
Oh, it's amazing.
We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but there are, yeah, exactly. I can't wait to finish telling you this story. During our pregame special this Sunday, you're going to hear so much more from the Hutchinson family, including the special bond between Aidan and his father. It's one special way that they communicate during the game.
During the game
that I cannot wait to tell you about. But just, they're great parents. I loved our conversation. I could have talked for hours, but I had to be back.
We can't, because there's other parents for you to cover too.
That's right.
But to get to play for your home team, it just doesn't have, you know, things just have to fall just right.
And they did in so many ways. And they talk about that too, you know, just being able to run down to Ford Field. And, you know, it's just, they're so lucky and blessed.
Really
it's great.
All that work leading to this.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much, Kimberly. You know, Local 4 is the place for Lions football this weekend. Coverage starts at noon on Sunday.
We are going to start with a look back at the Lions' last trip to the divisional round of the playoffs in the 1991 season. And then at 1 o'clock, it's our all-in playoff pregame show live from Ford Field. You'll see the game here, of course, live on Local 4 at 3 p.m. And then we hope you'll stick around for post-game reaction and analysis to the hopefully good things that happen.
That's right. We're sending good vibes. Also, head to clickondetroit.com right now for a chance to win one of 2 official Herman Lowe Detroit Lions blankets. We are going to be announcing the winners live on Sunday's pregame show.